Yo guys, how's it going? Zackuragi back at it again, and today we have the battle of the ages, the smackdown of the century. This ain't your typical Manny Pacquiao versus Floyd Mayweather or your top 10 anime fights on WatchMojo.com YouTube channel. We have something you've never ever probably seen before. We got the Merrell brand versus the Yeezy brand. So we got the Merrell Hydro Mocs versus the Yeezy Foam Runners, and then we have the Merrell Hydro Slides versus the Yeezy Slides. So before we get into this video, guys, don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell icon as well so you guys never miss an update. Also, don't forget to like and comment as well, because with all the algorithm stuff going on here, your boy needs a little bit of help. And if you like and comment on the video, it lets me know that you want to see more videos from me. So guys, without further ado, let's get right into the video. First things first, guys, I want to give a huge shout out to my guy Dropspot Sneaker, aka Sneaker Credit. He actually let me borrow his personal pairs of the Yeezy Foam Runners and the Yeezy Slides for this video, so huge shout out goes out to him. Also, he sells out of a store called Dropspot Vintage. It's a really cool store near McMaster University. They have a ton of cool vintage pieces on the racks there and a really cool set of vintage memorabilia to really add to the overall vibe of the store, and he sells a bunch of cool kicks there, so definitely go check them out if you get the chance to. I'll leave a link to their Instagram down below. Also, I want to go over some of the things I'll be rating each model upon for when I go into this round of battles here. So first things first I'm going to go over is the style. Then I'm going to go over the comfort, and then we're going to go over the price, and finally we're going to go over the materials, more specifically the outsoles, because that's what I feel like is the most important feature when it comes to the materials. So guys, let's get into round one. As far as the style goes, yes, they do take a little bit to get used to because they are a bit rugged looking. I mean, for me personally, it didn't take me very long. I just think these look so damn good. They look very unique in my opinion. So as far as the style goes, I love it a lot. Now, when it comes to the comfort on these, oh my God. Comfort level is A1 from day one. You can't go wrong with these at all. These things are so damn comfy. Moving along to the price, these do retail at about $70 Canadian, which isn't too bad, but all in all, price is decent. I wouldn't say it's the best thing in the world. And finally, let's go over the materials, more specifically the outsoles. Now, this is one of the things that isn't the best thing in the world on this shoe. It isn't very durable, and if you've seen my previous videos on the Merrell Hydro Mocs, you would know that these outsoles do rub out really quickly, so that is a major downside when it comes to the Merrell Hydro Mocs. As far as the style goes, for the Yeezy Foam Runners, wow. When I first saw them on Kanye's feet, you know, just like many of you out there, I fell for the hype a little bit. But once I got them in hand, put them on my feet, you know, had some time to form a real opinion, I thought to myself and I realized these are just so damn ugly. They look like a damn fish. When it comes to the comfort on these Yeezy Foam Runners, this is the saving grace because the comfort level is better than that of the Hydro Moc. Wow, it just feels so plush, it's so damn squishy, and you walk around in them and it just feels like pillows on your feet. Straight up pillows. So, comfort-wise, better than the Hydro Mocs, for sure. Now, when it comes to the price, the Hydro Mocs have these guys beat because I'm not even gonna consider retail price. Retail price is a pipe dream at this point for this model. So resale price is around $300 on average, depending on what color you get. So definitely not feeling that price right there. I would never in a million years pay that much for a Yeezy Foam Runner. So price wise, no. Thumbs down. As far as the materials for the outsoles go, I'm a little skeptical because initially I thought that it was a little bit better than the Hydro Moc, but when I got them in hand and I felt it a little bit, it is definitely a softer rubber compound than that of the Hydro Mocs. So I feel like if I wore these guys as much as I have worn my Merrell Hydro Mocs, they would have rubbed out a whole lot more and a whole lot quicker as well. So my final verdict for round one, I gotta go with tried and true, the Merrell Hydro Mocs. I ain't switching up on these bad boys right here because look at the stats, man. The style is better, the price is better, and the materials are better for the outsoles. So, round one, I'm sorry Kanye if you're watching this out there, you're my brother. I mean, you're not my brother, you're my idol. And I just gotta say, the Yeezy foam runners, nah, these ain't it, man, these ain't it. The Merrell Hydro Mocs have got you beat, my friend. So, now it's time to move on to round two. Now, let's get into the Yeezy Slides and the way they look, the style. So, as far as these look, honestly, it's a really safe pick because they're super simple and super clean. Not a whole lot going on here, which is great, but my only problem with these is just that I've seen them on so many people's feet that it just has lost the hype, and I just feel like it's kind of basic now. But other than that, the design does get a thumbs up. Now, let's move on to the cushioning, and all I gotta say is, wow. That is the first thing I said when I put these on feet and started walking around. The comfort level is like the foam runner times 2. So it's like you're walking on 2 pillows every time you wear these. When it comes to pricing, like the foam runners, you gotta be smoking that good if you think you're gonna get these for retail. Jesus Christ, for a pair of slides, like, I would say average price is probably $200 on StockX, depending on what color you get. What the actual hell is going on here? Like, man, for slides? Really? And they're not even like Gucci or like any of those designer brands. It's a freaking Adidas slide with Kanye's branding on it. Finally, guys, let's go over the materials, more specifically the outsoles. So initially, I thought they were a little bit more durable, but once I got them in hand, they do feel pretty soft, but honestly, I feel like the durability would be okay. It wouldn't be the best thing in the world if you wore them like day in and day out, but I wouldn't say it's horrible, so they're okay. Now let's move on to the Merrell Hydro Slides. The style for the Merrell Hydro Slides. So, definitely is unique, just like the Hydro Mocs, but for me, it just doesn't have that same feeling when I look at them. Like, these took me a lot longer to get used to than that of the Hydro Mocs also. So don't get me wrong, I do like the design now, but when I compare it to that of the Yeezy Slides, I just like the design of the Yeezys a little bit better. So I'm sorry, Merrell, I love you guys a bunch, but you're all gonna take this thumbs down real quick. Now, when it comes to the cushioning department, the comfort level of the Merrell Hydro Slides, these guys are good, not great, they're good. I mean, they're definitely not as comfortable as the Hydro Mocs, and they're nowhere near as comfortable as the Yeezy Slides. So, I'm sorry, Merrell, again, you're guys gonna have to take this thumbs down yet again. But you know what they say, when you take 2 L's, that makes a dub. And you know what? The pricing for the Merrell Hydro Slides definitely takes a dub over the Yeezy Slides because these things retail for about $50 Canadian, and yes, it is pretty expensive for a pair of slides, but at least it's not anything compared to the prices of the Yeezy Slides. So finally, for the materials on the outsole, the Yeezy Slides definitely don't compare to the Merrell Hydro Slides because the Merrell Hydro Slides definitely have the most durable outsoles out of anything in this video. So these things are built tough and they're definitely gonna last me a long ass time. So I'm giving these guys the thumbs up. So guys, my final verdict for round 2. Whew. this is a tough one because we have an even tie down the middle when we compare the stats here. So the Yeezy Slides do beat out the Hydro Slides when it comes to the cushioning department and the style department. But they do lose to the Hydro Slides when it comes to pricing and the materials for the outsoles. So I'm gonna have to go down to personal preference here when it comes to deciding the winner. Who's it gonna be? There's a lot of pressure because if Merrell wins, they complete a 2-0 sweep on Yeezy. But if Yeezy wins, they tie up the series 1-1 and will never have a winner because I don't have a tiebreaker round. So I'm gonna have to go with my gut here, and you know what? I am so damn tired of seeing all these Yeezy Slides whenever I step out the house, whenever I go on Instagram, and you know what? I'm gonna put it this way. If the fate of the universe depended on me to wear one of these slides, or else the Martians have the death beam pointed at planet Earth, I want to wear the Merrell Hydro Slides here. So that's it for today's video, guys. Merrell takes the 2-0 sweep on Yeezy. Let me know what you think about this video in the comments down below. Thank you so much for watching. Have a good one. Peace.